Oh, I am shocked and sad and traumatized that no way what happened to Hussle, this rapper who was just gunned down on Crenshaw and Slauson. And I could not even believe what kind of person he was in this young age. And to confirm to me, it's like he just got assassinated as just being being a rapper, especially in this black generation. Because what caused rap to be that populated in this black generation? It's it just it just inherited his culture. It inherited the black nation. Man, I can't even count. I can't even calculate and estimate it how many black people, black men, black women, Latinos who are gunned down by gang members, who've been gunned down by organized crime. It's because all the things that's been happening in history, especially during the slavery. Because believe it or not, it's just slavery that is just to set the demographics into what the system is encouraging to them. The devil is out there wanting you to be a loser. You got these spirits wanting to plot something to make it wanting to happen on you. It's so much hatred just going on out there. And with people becoming rappers, that's in common. Like a lot of hip hop, a lot of rap stars uh, are more into like school dropout, college dropout. They just want to grow their trend with their money, just grow that generation of the population level. And it just irritates me seeing hip hop stars being gunned down. And what the lyrics are in these songs, to me, it just describes all the things that's happened. You know, what causes songs to be published, to be in the studios, it's just to show their support, just to bring the people out. It's just to bring the nations out. And it's just been traumatizing that African Americans just have a lower population with their education levels. The demographics and the systems are just set for them to be that way. They're just setting and willing them to fail and to have failure in them. And and in these old days with this rap music, a lot of artists have been in gangs before they end up being in the studio because a lot of parents grew up in poor family. A lot of them weren't raised to live that way. Yeah, because people are just trying to make themselves into surviving. People need to go to school. People need to be employed. People got to start going to school, start doing their homework, get people on the right track. We got to end this gun violence. We need to outregulate these ammunitions. Just like, I'm glad to see these military rifles being outlawed, outregulated, and to be a felony, especially if you have a possession of it, because you got so much violence out there. You can't be like these good people getting destroyed. You got to stop, man. It's so tiring. You got the evil out there taking good people's lives away, taking innocent lives away. Then you got people hiding from it. You got to stop hiding things these days. You got to stop keeping things a secret. We like to see people honesty and honest and loyalty in them. It's just like what happened with Tupac Shakur over 23 years ago. That he was just gunned down in Vegas. Don't blame it on Shook Knight. And a year later, Notorious B.I.G. Biggie Smalls was gunned down in Los Angeles because people were just jealous of him. I think he was gunned down on Wilshire, to me. I can't recall if this Wilshire in Fairfax that he was gunned down at. And now, we cannot let this get worse with the African American population, especially with the crime rate and us becoming losers. We got to do the massive dropping. I think we need a massive drop in this crime rate, especially African Americans, Latinos. But it's already been like white Caucasian as well. And, to me, I can support myself being a humanitarian, being a diversity. But I can't just say I could be white or nothing. I just got to be who I am and how I was born with. I'm glad I'm born with soul and for me to be myself, being myself and I. And for me, what I want to do this community as me being African American, I want to do the best in making it change. I think we got to start growing our community, growing our education level. For me, what I would like to do is to promote stock market investors for African Americans, just to upgrade the population, and I'll grade the communication as well and the community. Because I want to start giving money, donating money to the poor people who are out there suffering from gun violence, gang activities, so they could get out of it. We want to see people grow and grow. Because it's a reputation in us African Americans, especially with our music, our hip hop population, our generation. It's been going down and down. And the music, to me, you don't know what is directing the people these days. I think we need to make these regulations in especially clothing that we're living in. I think we should ban clothing that has an image of firearms, middle fingers, and offensive languages because you don't know who you're going to promote it to and you don't know how bad it's going to offend people. You got to get people's lives together. We gotta make growth in our in being employed. Stay away from being homeless. Stay away from the streets. Get yourself an education because the life that I live, the city I've lived in, living in Compton, it has my neighbors have gotten shot across the street. They've gotten killed because people out there driving by, shooting random people. It's just people. It's just too much evil going on out there. Too much hating going on out there. You you get you. Man, we gotta watch ourselves every day. Every time you step out the door, you gotta pray. Every time you let your feet step out the door, because you never know what happens. You don't know what's gonna go on out there. And I've been hearing, police kill all black people as well, especially our skin color. You cannot hate nobody because of their skin color, how they look, and what their hairstyles are. You can't look at us like we're gangsters. We're gangsters. You gotta look at us like we're real human. You gotta look at us like we living in luxury lifestyles. Because I'm just trying to put myself in that life to live in. Because I'm just trying to have a good look. I'm not trying to hate myself on me being black, that I want to be white, that I want to bleach my skin color. It doesn't work like it that way. You got to get yourself involved in the right place at the right time. You always want to get yourself involved in like district areas. I want to be more in a white populated area because in a black populated area, you don't know how much activity that's just going on. It's the demographics is set for you to be looked at that way, and to look at it like you're looking at the image. I like to pray for people to live the life they want to live and not be a loser. I want to help people change life, and I want to promote the positivity in our ethnicity and Mexican Latinos as well. You have to stop believing in what you hear on those news because not it, not everything that's on scene is reported on television because they cannot catch everybody. It's too many people to catch. You got people out there killing people, getting away with murder, just like the episode How to Get Away with Murder. You got to ask yourself for forgiveness when we're doing wrong things, we make wrong choices. Because, good people get in trouble by law because they make dumb choices, especially in the past. Because, what you do in the past, you let the past go and just worry about what you want for the future. That's like a that's like a yes indeed. Worry about what you want to do the next day, the next minute. Forget about what you did yesterday. Forget about what you did previous week. And I want to send people notes just like what I'm sharing to you guys. And it's sad for their family as well. Because I remember this Nipsey Hustle last time that I checked. And that was the biggest selling single track song of the album. And I recall the album called Crenshaw because that's where he grew up. I don't know if he went to Crenshaw High School or not. And I must be sure that some of his cousins went to that school. Not that I would know of. And it's a lot of work for me if I want to set a fundraiser to to stop gun violence, to stop gang activities for African Americans, and I got a lot of stories that I want to write about because I want to make black people change their lives, get black people to live in luxury lives, get them to become more millionaires in business they own, drop those crime rates, and I want to drop the crime rates to Latinos as well. Keep these people away from going to jail. Because I'm just worried about growing a positive economy out of us, our ethnicity. And I got a lot of goals and stories that I gotta set and make up for details. And I will see you guys the next day.